All right, boys and girls, we are on to Tuesday. Today for Tuesday's homework, you are going to reread and circle 10 nouns. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. So you're going to find 10 of those nouns and you're going to circle them. Okay, and then for the second part here, we are going to do some more multiplication. This time we are working with 3 digits by 1. And then you also have 2 word problems today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The wise advisor. In a far distant land, a great queen lived in a huge castle at the edge of a forest. She needed someone who would take care of her treasure of gold coins. The queen had so many gold coins that they filled a secret room. The coins were kept on shelves there, stacked into neat piles, all of which were exactly the same height. The queen wanted to find the wisest person in her kingdom to be in charge of her treasure. How would the queen find the wisest person? I shall make each of my advisors take a test, she announced. First, the queen spent a month counting every one of her coins to see how many she had. Then she decreed that all of her advisors would take a turn counting the coins. The one who would count them accurately in the fastest time would be put in charge of her treasure. Each advisor took a turn, and each took a long time. Days and weeks passed. One day, a very young advisor from the edge of the forest came to take his turn. The queen led him into the secret room. He studied the piles of coins for a moment, and then counted 1 stack of coins. A moment later, he told the queen exactly how many coins she had. From that day on, the young advisor was in charge of the queen's treasure. How did the young advisor know how many coins there were without counting them all? The young man looked at the stacks of coins and saw that they were all equal. He counted the number of coins in one stack, then multiplied that number by the number of stacks in the room and got the answer. Okay, so remember, rereading, and you are circling 10 nouns, okay? Person, place, or thing. Multiplication, 3 digit by 1 digit. As I said on Monday's homework, you guys can go ahead and use the box method, but for this one, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the standard. So today I'm going to do one of these problems. So I'll do A, and then I will help you with one of these word problems. Okay, so let's start with 542 times 7. So I know that each of those numbers, so this is a 7, and this 7 has to visit the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So 7 times 2, we have to start off with the ones. It is 14. So 7 times 2 is 14, so I'm going to put plus 1 up here and a 4 right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and say 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28, and I need to add 1, so that's 29. So I'm going to put the 2 here. I'm going to put in the hundreds and the 9. Then I'm going to go 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 2 is 35, 36, 37. So this answer, or this product, is 3,794. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at a word problem. So this specific word problem reads, Isabel wants to buy a new bicycle. Okay, here she is. There's a picture of Isabel on her bicycle. And she saved $9.76. Her mom tells her she needs to save 8 times that amount. How much money does Isabel need in order to buy a bicycle? Okay, so 8 times that amount. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the key word there is 8 times. So you're going to take your 976 and you're going to multiply it by what number do you think? If you said 8, you are correct. It's specifically says 8 times. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve that problem. And make sure that with your word problems, boys and girls, you always want to label it. Okay, so our question is very specific about what it's asking. It says, how much money does Isabel need to buy in order to buy a bicycle? Okay, so we're trying to figure out how much money she needs in order to buy a bicycle. Okay, so you're going to multiply. Once again, we multiply. The 8 is going to go to the ones, to the tens, and to the hundreds. Now, this has a decimal, so I will show you what we're going to do there. Do not forget to put your decimal because that's part of your answer. Okay, so we're going to do 8 times 6. If we multiply 8 times 6, that's 48. So you're going to put your 4 here and your 8 here. Now you're going to multiply 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Plus 4, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So you're going to put your 6 here and your 0 here. Now you're going to multiply 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is 72. Okay, so 72 plus 6. 72, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 2, 4, 6, 77, 78, 2, 4, 6. So this is 78. Now, let me show you with the 0, because I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, 7,808. Nope. You need your decimal. Okay, so the way that we do that is we start from here. Okay, because I noticed that there's a decimal here. So we're gonna go 1. We're gonna find the decimal. So we're gonna go 1, 2. So you're gonna start to figure out where to put the decimal. You're going to start at the end here, and you're gonna go over 2. So 1, 2. There's your decimal. So she needs $78.08 in order to buy her bicycle. So I'm going to put buy her bicycle. Okay? So this, and don't forget your dollar sign. So she needs $78.08 in order to buy her bicycle. Okay? Now don't forget to do I. Okay? You're going to do that problem on your own. I will read it to you, and then you're going to figure out how to do it. Okay, once again, here is the clue. Multiplication. Henry bought movie tickets for himself and 6 of his friends. For himself and 6 of his friends. Okay, so how many people? For himself and 6 of his friends. 6 plus Henry is 7. So each movie ticket cost $7.85. How much did Henry spend on the tickets? So remember, it's 6 friends plus Henry. So $7.85 times the 7. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and then make sure to move your this line over so you can figure out where you need to put your decimal. Okay, that is for Tuesday.